Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tomasz and in today's video I'm going to show you how to install Microsoft SQL Server. So I got a new fresh machine and that's why I need to install the MS SQL Server, and I think that it can be helpful for you to see how to do this on your own, on your computer. So let's go with that. So first of all, you need to find this. Just type Microsoft SQL Server download. So yeah, first of all, we need this application on computer. I typed English download just for you guys, especially for you. And here we go with the Microsoft.com SQL Server downloads. Okay, this Microsoft site in English. So there you go. Try SQL Server on premises or in our cloud, or download the free special edition. And this is the section which we are interested in. And here we go with the developer and Express version. Express is a simpler version of this, and developer it's supposed to have more possibilities for the development, as the name suggests. So not to cut off the possibilities, not to do this, we're gonna go with the developer version. So download that. Yeah, just maybe the downloads. Yep, save. And let's see this. Okay, we can go with that. So double click, yes, and the installation started. Okay, and here we got three options: basic, custom, and download media. If you want to change something, so customize this, you can go with this version, this option, or just download and do it later. But we're interested in downloading and installing this now because it's just a downloader for the main package of this Microsoft SQL Server. And we are just a basic user. I think we are not having big demands on this for now, at least. That's why we are going to choose the first option, so the basic option. So let's try with that. Your language is PL is not supported. Continue in English. I'm okay with that. So, and in your case, it will be there will be no such pop-up. Or maybe if you're not having English as a basic language, you may have something similar. But yeah, we are going to continue in English, so it's okay for us. Yes. Of course, we need to accept the terms, license terms. Okay, so accept and choose the location. It's okay for me. That's why I'm not changing this, and I'm just gonna click install. So it may take a while. Okay, now the installation process after downloading all the files needed for the developer edition. Okay, so it took a while, like more than 5 minutes, but after all, we can see they communicate that, oops, unable to install SQL Server. So maybe use that part, and I'm gonna explain what I'm doing now. During the quick research, I found the article on the Stack where the guy linked to the Microsoft forum, well, one of the Microsoft sites, and said that the Samsung's SSD disks may have this issue with the Microsoft SQL Server. At least he was mentioning the same version which we tried to install, so SQL Server 2022. He said there that he found a solution that to change something in the registry from the 4095 to 4096 value. I'm not really familiar with that, and I'm not a big fan of the changes in the registry. That's why I thought to myself, maybe the older version of the SQL Server will work on this hardware. So let's give it a try. And for now, everything is okay, but yep, the same thing. Hello, it's me from the future. I accidentally deleted part of the video where I was explaining to you the solution for this issue with the Samsung SSD disk. So the solution for this is to install the Microsoft SQL Server on the virtual hard disk. So I created the virtual hard disk, but during the installation I forgot about the minimum required available space for this environment, for this Microsoft SQL Server, and that's why after that it is 8 gigabytes. So that's why after the creation of the disk I needed to create another one, but in the meantime I also deleted this. The links to the videos where I created and deleted will be somewhere on the screen or at least in the description. So in the end, I created a virtual hard disk with this required minimum place for the Microsoft SQL Server, and then I continued filming, and there goes the part from the past. So when you finally created virtual hard disk with enough space for the installation of the Microsoft SQL Server, as you could see, it was at least 8 gigabytes. So I deleted the previous one, and somewhere here you can find a video how to do this, how to created a virtual hard disk. So I created the previous one and deleted previous one and created a next one with 15 gigabytes of space. I hope now that it is enough for the installation. So let's go one more time to the 2022 installation app. Yeah, click yes. So basic installation, continue in English, yes, accept the terms, and now choose the location. Let's see, new volume. Okay, here, okay, to the root it is not allowed, so Microsoft SQL Server. Yeah, don't scare me with such messages. Okay, so nothing red now. Microsoft SQL Server, yes, install. Finally, and let's see if it helped to the installation. So it may take, as you remember, a couple of minutes. And let's see after that what are the results. And wow, as you can see, the installation has completed successfully, so it is the solution for such problems. And okay, as you can see, there's an instance name, connection string, which will be really helpful in the future, as you remember from the connection video. SQL administrators, okay, log, social media, version. So yeah, from that what you can see now, the connection string copy, and then this is the special button to create a copy. So let's create it and copy somewhere. For example, lovely notepad for later. Okay. So now the Microsoft SQL Server is already installed. So let's go to the installation of the user interface. So the SQL Server Management System application. So click this button. And yeah, we are on the site, and yeah, here you can download free SQL Server Management Studio. Yeah, I called Management System. Sorry for that. Management Studio. Okay, the download is complete. Let's click on that. Yeah, it can be this thing. Okay, just install. Yes, allow this application, and probably a couple of minutes, maybe a little bit shorter than SQL Server. Okay, so setup is completed. All specified components have been installed successfully. So close this and let's see the desktop. There are no shortcuts, so let's try to find it. SQL Server Management Studio 19. Okay, let's try that. Okay. During the installation, I realized that I installed the Management Studio on disk C and the SQL Server on the virtual hard disk. But yeah, let's see if it's a problem or not. So yeah, authentication, Windows authentication, okay. Server name, which is, yep, this, okay. So yeah, let's try to connect. And yeah, finally, it is all is installed. SQL Server is installed. The user interface, so the Management Studio, Microsoft Management Studio is installed. So we are finally prepared for the fun, for the SQL fun. Now we can go with the databases, place with the databases, upload new databases from the internet. So yeah, because here you don't have any interesting data. Yeah, I checked for a while, and there are some tables, but not really interesting data. So yeah, it is good idea for the next videos to show you how to upload sample data for the future fun, for the future exercises. So yeah, maybe let's try to sorry, a new query. Saying just no. Select 2 plus 2 and execute. It is 4. SQL is working, so all confirmed. Installation successfully completed for the SQL Server, for the User Interface Management Studio. SQL is working. So that is all for you guys in this video. It was a quite long journey, but it was worth it. It was worth it. We are prepared for the future fun, for the next exercises with the SQL. So if you like this video, please leave a like down below. Please also subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.